watching.
Does your child know how to swim? And how do you teach them if they don't know how to swim?
That's a good question. There's a company for that, and it's called Goldfish Swim School. I visited the Cromwell location to see their swim instructors in action, and you might be very surprised by how young the students are able to start. It's incredible.
Wow. All right, let's take a look.
I'm standing in the ShopRite Plaza in Cromwell, Connecticut, 51 Shunpike Road. Believe it or not, behind me, there is a 74-foot swimming pool in this facility teaching kids to learn to swim. Once inside the facility, there it is, the pool, which is no deeper than 4 feet 1 inch and kept at 90 degrees, so it's certainly not too chilly. There's a swim class going on right now for these toddlers, and it looks like they're having a blast while learning to swim. I'd like you to meet Michael Peroni. He's the regional manager for Goldfish Swim School. I'm in a shopping plaza in Cromwell, Connecticut, and there's a built-in pool behind me. This is pretty remarkable.
Pretty unbelievable, isn't it?
It really is remarkable.
Yeah, so Goldfish Swim School, it was started by Jenny and Chris McQuiston, husband and wife team. Jenny was all-world at Arizona State, two-time Olympic qualified swimmer. Graduated and decided she was going to work in a few places teaching swim lessons. She realized that probably a better way to do this. So she spent 2 years of her life researching swim techniques and the cognitive development of children between 4 months old and 12 years old.
Yes, the swimmers start learning as early as 4 months of age.
The mission of Gold, Jenny took on the mission, and it is the mission of all Goldfish Swim Schools. There's about 180-something of them now throughout the country.
Really?
Yes. It was franchised out in 2009, I believe. The first one opened 2006. But the mission is to reduce the drowning rate. Here in America, drowning is the #1 leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 4. It's the second leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 14. So what we do with our lessons is we incorporate a component of water safety. I mean, obviously swimming is water safety, but we teach parents in our mini classes, which are our baby classes, the necessities of water safety, different things that they can do to keep their children safe in and around the water. The gear here is to get children swimming, keep them safe, and to give parents sense of peace when they're around the water.
There are different levels the kids will partake in.
We start with the mini levels, which are the babies. Those are water safety, teaching them, getting them conditioned to put their face underwater, float on their back. Then they go into, then there's juniors. Juniors now we're teaching them to pretty much dog paddle, 5 feet, float on their back, do a thing we call a Superman glide, arms up, legs straight, be able to glide across the water. Then they eventually progress to glider. Pro 1, Pro 2. You hit Pro 1, Pro 2, now you're doing backstroke, you're doing butterfly, you're doing...
Oh, you do teach that here?
Oh, dolphin kick, breast kick, the whole 9 yards. If they graduate through that, they then have the opportunity to join our swim team, which is called Swim Force, which now they're swimming the entire length of the pool. Our lessons currently run the width of the pool.
Is it better to get them in younger than older?
Yes. Yeah. The earlier you start them, you're eliminating that fear factor in the beginning.
That's Holly Burns. She's the general manager of the school. She says water safety should be taught in and out of the pool.
Practicing water safety tips at home as well, and just informing your children and starting by having that conversation with your kids at home about the importance of water safety and the importance of making sure that you're watching the kids when they're around the water, because children can drown in as little as 1 inch of water. So we need to make sure that the kids are not being left unattended in the bathtubs, that something as simple as leaving the toilet seat down, or any kind of inflatable pool or kiddie pool at home. Make sure that you're not leaving anything unattended, water is drained out of it, turned upside down.
So safety goes beyond the pool?
Safety goes beyond the pool.
And do you teach that here as well?
We do. Yep. We dedicate our entire month of May towards water safety. So it's, water safety is just so important as we gear up for the summertime.
In addition to the swim instructor who's in the pool teaching these kids to learn to swim, there's always a lifeguard on duty making sure that everything is safe and secure. This is Mariah. How many kids do you teach at the same time? Is it a group thing? Is it individual?
So we offer group lessons. The student-to-teacher ratio is 4 to 1. And with that, it's just enough for the children to be able to watch and observe their fellow swimmers learning and practicing the skills. So kids learn through observation, and then they also learn through practicing the skills as well. So they watch all their peers perform the skills, and then they take their own turn and give it a shot as well. So that's really the most successful way that we have found.
Ready, 1, 2, 3. One more time. Ready, 1, 2, 3. And this time have them pulling kick all the way back to the wall. Good job.
At the end of every lesson, they incorporate what they call a fun skill. So while they're having fun, they're still learning to swim. You gotta love the Goldfish Swim School in Cromwell.
It's amazing just watching the kids grow up, and they come in and they start off so nervous and afraid of the water, and then you see them swimming independently, and it's just amazing.
It really is. It really, really is. If you would like more information on the Goldfish Swim School and to find a location near you, please head to their website. It's goldfishswimschool.com/CT. They have locations in Cromwell, Manchester, Stamford, and Norwalk.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, really.